Row 4, Mike Schulte out of Summerfield, Illinois, in car number 27M. And to his outside from DeWitt, Arkansas, Clay Fisher, another one of the drivers recently married. Good to see Clay with us here this weekend in car 99. Row number 5, it'll be Zach McMillan out of Gladewater, Texas, the 14Z. And to his outside, Kip Hughes out of Enid, Oklahoma, in the G0. Row 6 is going to be Watertown, South Dakota, Scott Ward in the 37. And towards outside, Maria Hankins out of Bennett, Colorado. She'll be in the number 63H. Row 7, Austin Tice out of Hockley, Texas, the 7D. And the Tice is outside. It's scheduled to be Timothy Colvin, the C8 out of Prattsville, Arkansas. Row 8, Joe Gutsy out of Bentonville, Arkansas, the 14G. And John Baker out of French Lick, Indiana, home of Larry Bird, it so turns out. And car number 22J. That's the one thing Blake Anderson has brought to this broadcast here tonight. No, he's brought other stuff. As we are checking out this racetrack, and she looks pretty tacky. Blake, what do you see on this racetrack as we get ready to bring this first B main out?
Boy, very similar to what we did last time. Didn't touch the bottom, and it is tacky on the top side. And I tell you what, the cushion into turn number 1, give it a race or two. It's going to be nice and thick and make things really fun as they continue to get the top side worked in.
Well, I'm going to be very interested to see how it goes, and if these guys can get up there and let her eat on the cushion. The late models earlier just could not seem to get away from that bottom. Hopefully we'll see them get up there and let it go. And again, get those 50-50 places. This one we got, we're underway. And Flybolt will take the lead off into turn 1 and 2. Oh, look out, trouble. Well, got trouble on 56. He gets out of the way, though. We're green. As Flybolt goes to the lead, Go Dirt in the second spot. We'll complete a lap number 1. Let's hold Flybolt at the point, and cars going in every direction. Well, Luke Go Dirt on the inside. Flybolt there to battle for the lead. Go Dirt's been pretty fast so far this weekend. He's on his way behind him, and Brandon Shepard moves the lead off up into the first spot. Side by side and 3 wide action all over the track. Clay Fisher on the move as well. Here we go. Side by side for the lead off number 4. And we got a caution. Brandon Drill in car number 56. Will draw the caution. 2 laps down, 8 to go. And don't look out, we got a little bit of a racetrack happening right here. And if you're Cole Flybolt and Luke Godard, I don't know if you want that caution because Brandon Shepard and Clay Fisher were getting their feet under him. It's going to be interesting with 2 down, 8 to go in this one. It's a good thing these cars don't have mirrors because they would not want to look up in the rearview mirror and see the V5 of Brandon Shepard behind of them. Flybolt and Godard really and truly both have been pretty good here so far this weekend. But Shepard, on the other hand, things just haven't gone right so far. Yeah, he has not had any luck at all so far here in St. Louis. He's had 29 wins this year, the Ultimate All-Crest and Late Model Series champion. But this weekend has been humbling, but right now, if he can get into the show, it can change everything. Godart's going to take the outside. I almost feel like there could be a slider coming from Chevy. I don't know. Speculation. Let's see as we go green on turn number 4, DJ. I can't imagine why you might say that. 2 laps down, 8 laps to go. Cole Flybolt's going to lead the field back to the green. We'll see what happens. Oh, Flybolt did not get a good start, and Shepard's going to get a good run up the side. Flybolt right in the middle. They're stacked up down the front. Oh, Shepard's going to get but no, Chevy. And Chevy will dial it out, and his struggles continue here at the Dome this weekend as we have stacked up down the front straightaway. And that's exactly who gets the caution on that one. If it's Godard goes to the bottom and he gives Chevy the outside, Hey, how about Timothy Cole from the back? I told you. From the back, he is up to 5th already, and there are 8 laps remaining. Oh, wait a minute. Where's everybody where it's supposed to be? Something doesn't look right here. I don't. There we go. Now we go. He's got to be in 6th, 7th. We're back underway. 2 laps in the hook. Shepard's thinking about going to the top. He went down in 1 and 2. Godard down low. Flybolt gets sideways. Here comes Brandon Shepard. New leader, Brandon Shepard. Brandon Shepard puts the family unbeat out front. Flybolt second. I mean, they are 3 and 4 wide. On back to the field, bumping and bagging and bouncing off each other. Timothy Cole for the 8. Trying to work his way up into a transfer spot. He'll go past Clay Fisher. Flat jump. I called down. Look out. 22 going to get the front around. That's probably going to draw a caution. And the 22 of John Baker. Not Larry. And right now, Luke Godard says, why did I give Chevy the outside? Why did I give Chevy the cushion? Deserve what you get. So, all right, they're going to show them 1 to go. The 22 is going to take it to the back, to the pit, down the back straightaway. And we are going to try to get this one back underway. 4 down, 6 to go. And Brandon Shepard, can he get the bad luck off his side? He leads the way. 6 laps remain in this one. Top 2 to the main event. B main 1 of 4. We're back underway, Dustin. Keep your trouble. This he goes around, man. I tell you what, everybody is so, and I feel like there might be a little bit of brake checking happening back in the pack. Everybody's so tight, they're having to stomp the brakes, and the guys behind them are getting into it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and predict this, and I hope I'm wrong. With 6 laps to go, I'm checking out this battle for second. Somebody's feelings in that battle for second is going to be very, very... All right, 1 to go. We're going to go green next time out of 4. Scott Ward's still back here in the fold as well. You got Schulte back there. A lot of good cars. 1 lap away from halfway. B-Main number 1 of 4 for the Super Late models here at BP Racing Field's Gateway Dirt National.
I am just happy that the guys you asked me about that would work their way through the field, we haven't seen any.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Brandon Shepard gets a good restart. Why Mullins goes to the battle for the final transfer spot. Here comes Karl. I called it off. Somebody is not going to be happy, and his name is going to be Luke Dirt as the caution will wave.
I mean, you called.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I was right, and I didn't think I was going to be right that quick, and I think I might be right again before this one's over. But we've already got a second place contender who is no happy right now.
Well, here's the thing.
We right now, but again, still 6 laps to go, and a lot of hungry drivers trying to get to this main event. Brandon Shepard, the family-owned Rocket XR1 Pro Power Racing engine number B5, the Valvoline entry leads the way. Clay Fisher on the outside looking in now on car number 99. He's got a race. Maybe needs some new noses on that car, so can he get by Karl?
Kip Hughes back up there in the top 5 as well. 4 down, 6 to go. Anything can happen in the no.
Scott Ward creeping up there as well. And somewhere out 3 wide, down in 1 and 2. Shepard, you're a leader. Karl in the second spot. Fisher in third. Now Scott Ward on the move to the outside of Kip Hughes. Keep an eye on Scott Ward trying to move up there. Those South Dakota drivers halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. 5 down, 5 to go, and Brandon Shepard leads the way for RP5. Letting her eat up on the cushion. They're finally getting up there and getting a hold of it. All been second, 4 more laps.
Timothy Karl from 14 up to second row. Look at the go car. Kip Hughes comes way down to the very inside of the race track. Trying to make that group work. 2, maybe 3 very, very nice racing groups here at the zone. This is very, very good.
The group has finally figured this racetrack out. Looks like I scored the right replicable feature, but I like what I see with 2 to go. And Brandon Shepard leads the way to be better. Oh, Thompson's going to fly. And Cole's flying ball time goes from bad to worse. And we've also got Brandon Karl down in turn number 3. He's going to draw the caution. So, Dustin, we're going to have a 2-lap shootout to the checkers in this one. The white flag, and we got the checkered, maybe with a yellow bird in between them.
I will bet you Blake Anderson's cotton candy paycheck. That's how they're not going to.
Here we go. We're going to find out. Green in the air. We're back underway. Next time I'll be the white flag. Brandon Shepard gets a good start. Hoffman second. Fisher digging hard. Here comes Clay Fisher after Timothy Karl.
Fisher down on the inside. Scott Ward down there as well. 3 wide for second spot with 1 to go. Who's going to take that coveted second and final transfer spot?
Brandon Shepard flashed the position off 2 down the back fairway. Klump's going to follow him. Look out, here goes the cotton candy money. The top off stays the same. Brandon Shepard takes the win. Timothy Karl will take the second and final transfer. And Scott Ward in third. Clay Fisher fourth. Kip Hughes in fifth. The race fans, how about it? All the way from 14th to 2nd. Hollywood, Timothy Karl in the C8 out of Prattsville, Arkansas. And your winner, the Valvoline Kids Castle Rocket XR1, a Pro Power Racing engine under the hood out of New Berlin, Illinois. How about it for Sheppy, Brandon Shepard? Alrighty, Sheppy wins it from 6th, and Culp comes up through there, from 5th, I believe, actually. Yeah, from 5th, and Culp from 14th to take the final transfer. B-Main number 2 on the pole is going to be Belleville, Illinois' Corey Ford in car 84F. To his outside, Greg Kimmons out of Pleasant Plains, Illinois in the 27K. Row 2 will be Blake Martin out of Milton, Florida in the 63, and Jason Surrey out of Highland, Illinois in the 4. Row 3, Tim Manville out of Troy, Illinois, and out of Highland, Illinois in the 33, and to his outside, Scott Bloomquist out of Mooresburg, Tennessee in the 0. Row number 4 will be Dwayne Kiefer out of Bloomsdale, Missouri, and to his outside, Darren Klein from Fairview Heights, Illinois. Row number 5 is going to be Jeff Roth out of Bentonville, Arkansas in the 14R, and Paul Reuter from Columbia, Illinois in the 23R. Row number 6 will be Shad Batter out of Bay City, Missouri in the 173, and Cole Long out of Jackson, Tennessee in the M1. Row 7 is scheduled to be Billy Lambert in the number 9 out of Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. Superman Jonathan Davenport, a scratch for the rest of the weekend, race fans. Tough break. Davenport gone for the rest of the weekend. And David Payne scheduled to start at the tail of this one. 15 cars if they can all make it. We know Davenport's done for the weekend, though.
Well, that is a tough break for JD right there because, again, he's a guy that a lot of folks thought that he'd have a good shot coming in here this weekend to maybe make some noise and gave himself a $30,000 payday. But looks like the 49 car is done for the weekend. So a tough break for him and his team. As we get ready to roll off our second late model B main with Corey Ford and Greg Kimmons up in the front row. Two guys right there that know how to get around the little bull ring racetrack.
Yeah, they definitely do. And again, this is what this event's about. And now you look back in the lineup, and you look at Scott Bloomquist starting back there outside of row 3. Can he get up through there? It's going to be interesting. 10 laps, we just saw Karl come from 14th. Cole Long's already spun it out on the pace lap. He's so fired up in the M1. So Cole Long will get it back going once again.
Well, it's probably best some of these guys just get that out of their system now. We don't have to worry about it.
And you see Bloomquist on the screen. Race fans, who think Scott Bloomquist can make this race here tonight? There's a few.
A couple.
There's a few. Well, I've seen him race enough. I know one thing. Until the checker has flown 3 times, never count him out.
Well, maybe we'll try this. How many folks want to see Scott Bloomquist work his way into one of those 2 transfer spots?
And of course, the accompanying question, how many people want to see Bloomquist watch this feature here tonight? Oh, Santa Claus, I hope you brought a lot of pen and a lot of paper. There's a lot of naughty people here tonight. Oh, having a good time.
Yes, we are.
That's all right. The camera's sneaking up behind you. You might see the back of your head on there. You know, if you got a cowlick right now, we're sneaking behind you.
If you are with someone you shouldn't be, you might want to keep your eyes on where that camera is.
Hey, you speak from experience, Dustin. That sounds rough, buddy. Well, I just saw Santa Claus running out the back door. I don't know who he was with. All right.
Probably put me on the naughty list.
Hey, there's a worse place to be. That's right. There's worse places to be. All right, we're going to wind up now. Corey Ford again on the pole in 84F. Greg Kimmons outside front row. Greg knows those bull rings, so does Corey Ford. 10 laps to distance top 2 of the main event. Late model B main 2 of 4. Final 2 starters. The first feature tonight will come out of this one. We're underway. Jimmy Ford is to the lead. And we're going to see down the back straightaway. Wayne Martin trying to get that to the second one. Oh, look out! And Darren Klein hard into the backstretch wall, and that is going to draw a caution.
And Darren Klein just, I mean, he absolutely tagged that backstretch wall a ton.
That was a tough one. I hate to see that for Klein. He collects
that run either tight bull rings or smaller style racetracks. And I tell you what, I have to think the advantage might be in their hands. Side-by-side double file, green flag is out, we're underway.
All right, the drag race off at a 1 and 2. It's going to be Ford and Kimmons battle for the lead. Kimmons going to go way up top and grab a hold of that cushion down the back straightaway. 3 wide back behind him. Kimmons to the lead. Corey Ford in second. Good racing, Dustin.
Wow, 2 and 3 wide right there, Bessie. I like what I'm seeing right here. Scott Bloomquist right now since this 3 wide for the 3rd spot through the corner water, right?
Oh, and got some, and we got trouble over here. They're bouncing off together down the back straightaway. Billy Lambert, I need 4 sets of eyes to watch everything that's happening right now in this race.
I believe the caution flag flew for Billy Lambert to slow down here on the racetrack. So that'll give Jason Sturry his spot back in the 4th position. Scott Bloomquist inside of him in 5th. 1 lap is down, 9 laps to go. Greg Kimmons leads the field back to green, and we've got food up here.
Look at P. Diddy. Patrick Davis delivering food. Sturry's got trouble. He's going to drop the foot, and we go green. 3 wide for second on the restart. Scott Bloomquist comes after Mandel. He's going to run for Kimmons. Sturry to the infield. His night is over. And Scott Bloomquist is on the second, and he might not be done there. Who's going to lead lap number 2? It's going to be Greg Kimmons. I don't know who the 0 is, but I'm not afraid. And now Bloomquist's going to jump to the lead, Dustin.
Bloomquist going to take the lead shuffle. Greg Kimmons back into the 2nd spot. Tim Mandel trying to work his way into the showdown. And he looks underneath Greg Kimmons in about that 2nd spot. Kimmons is 27, Mandel is 33, but they all chase the zero. Scott Bloomquist on 5. This lap to go.
Good stuff right now. As Kimmons in the 2nd spot, Mandel right there with him. Bloomquist right through the middle. We haven't seen many guys right through the middle. Kimmons blasts the top. And Mandel outside looking in. That's the battle for the final transfer. Scott Bloomquist leads the way as we are now halfway home in this one. Halfway home. And Scott Bloomquist car number 0 leads the way. Kimmons in second, the 27. Manville in third, and now they've got company. And here comes the 0 of Wayne Kiefer from the back of the pack. Where did Kiefer come from?
I have no idea.
What a race for that final transfer. Bloomwood driving away from him. 7 down, 3 to go. We got 3 cars battling after the final transfer. And I hate to tell Kiefer, but if he's going to get it, he's probably going to have to go through the middle because the top and the bottom are already reserved.
Those spots are spoken for right now. I'll tell you what, Kiefer is done. Bloomwood is pulled away with 2 laps to go, but we're keeping our eyes glued on this outstanding battle for the second and final transfer. And boy, Bloomwood's without loss right there.
Manville gets the spot that down bottom. White flags going to wave us. So we're going to have one more time around the Speedway for Scott Bloomwood. The battle over second. Kimmons way up top, and Manville's going to take full possession of second.
Manville's got it this time. Final time around. No checker flag in the air. Scott Bloomwood's going to win this race. Battle for the second spot is going to come down to the wire. Manville on the inside, and he will hold on and take that second and final transfer spot over Greg Kimmons, Wayne Kiefer, and Corey Ford round out the top 5. Another real good race.
Was a good race. Coming home in the second spot out of Highland, Illinois, car number 33 of Tim Manville, and your winner out of Mooresburg, Tennessee, it's going to be Scott Bloomquist in the 0. He'll chase career win number 589 tonight in the Reese Motorsports Crop Production Services, Martin Automotive Group, Hawkeye Trucking, Penske Shock Petrol Towing, and number 0, the Sweet Bloomquist Andy Durham powered entry. As he's won 13 races this year, he'll go for 14 tonight, Dustin. And now we've got B-Main number 3. That was a good one, man. Kimmons drove the wheels off that thing. Oh, what are you doing to me, Dustin Jarrett? You're killing me. All right, starting on the pole, it's going to be Opie Mike Spatola out of Manhattan, Illinois. And this next one to his outside, the 52 of Matt Bailey out of Highland, Illinois. Row number 2 is going to be Mark Shipman out of Grandview, Texas, in car 57S. And to his outside, the Bluegrass Bandit, Darrell Lanigan in the 14 out of Union, Kentucky. Row number 3 will be the 12 of Cody Hartage out of Cannon Lake, Texas, and lining up alongside will be Rich Bell from Sheffield, Illinois in the 21B. Row 4, Benjamin Mott out of White Lake, Michigan, and the number 1 into his outside, Cody Holtkamp from Holt Summit, Missouri in car 23. Row number 5 will be the 87 of Jason Sobris from Highland, Illinois, into his outside, Miami Springs, Florida driver Joey Coulter in car 2C. Row number 6 will be Derek Fetter out of Troy, Missouri in the 32F, into his outside, the 51 of Billy Style from Hughes, Pennsylvania. Row number 7 will be Caleb Ashley from Cunningham, Tennessee in the 61 into his outside. Brandon Cabaldi out of Almo, Kentucky. On the back row, Charlie Cole out of Wynn, Arkansas in car number 2. And Donald Johns out of Summertown, Tennessee in the C66. Justin, I swear that we picked up a late model from yesterday. I don't remember Billy Style being here, do you? He came out for the heat earlier and he wasn't on a lineup, so I think he put all his eggs in the Friday basket. So Billy Style in car 5, so that brings 94 late models, total weekend car count, 201 race cars between the late models and the mods.
That's awesome, man.
All right.
Where did he come from?
From Hughes, Pennsylvania.
Yes,
that's right. Mike Spatola, Matt Bailey, we're underway. B-Main number 3, top 2, go to Super Late Model Feature number 2.
Well, keep your eyes on the 50s with Matt Bailey. He ran really good in his teammate. He came up a little bit short than he had the Highland, Illinois driver. Make that high side work. Second,
Darrell Lanigan searching around, trying to box up, and he's fired back and forth right now. He's got Rick Bell closing in on him. Meanwhile, out front, Mike Spatola leads the way. Here comes Matt Bailey in the 52. In the third spot is Mark Shipman. Austin on the Speedway. And I'm going to get debris on the front straightaway. As you just saw the 51 car of Billy Style out of Hughes, Pennsylvania. He ran over it. They'll pick it up. They'll line them up. 2 down, 8 to go. We got any Opie fans in the house? What about for Mike Spatola, car number 89? Ope's had another good year. That's Billy Moyer victory race car. The driver again out of Manhattan, Illinois. 7 wins this year. Former Kankakee County track champion. Sitting back in that second spot. What about it for Matt Bailey right now? Another one of those boring guys out of Highland, Illinois, car 52. He's on the hot seat. And Mark Shipman running a good race right now in car 57S. He, along with the 12 car of Cody Hartage, they run the Southern Texas Late Model Series. Those guys trying to build up late model racing down in Texas, which, just like Oklahoma, not an easy feat at all. And they do a great job. Cody Hartage actually heads that deal up, the driver of the 12. And cool to see those 2 drivers up here this weekend getting that series some exposure on the national level.
Yeah, absolutely. A little more modified country down there. Some parts of Texas, sprint cars, depending on exactly what part of Texas you're in. But, they've made some ground. Texas late models are starting to make up a little bit of ground. Good to see those guys spearheading this program. 2 laps are scored, 8 laps to go in your third late model B main. Green flag is back out.
It happens again, Dustin. We talk about a guy and he has trouble. He had some help there. He and Daryl Lanigan got together, and Daryl showed him where that last tire was exiting turn number 4, and Cody Hardage gets into that. That's the bad news. The good news, I think he's going to be able to continue. He stopped before he got to that concrete wall, which was laps down, 8 to go. The top 2 out of this one go to the back of feature number 2, and then we're going to have one more B main. Those last 2 will fill out the second late model feature for tonight, and that's all we're going to have left. 2 late model features and the modified main event coming up after one more late model B main following this one. All right, so they'll clear the engines, they'll get ready to gas them up, and it'll be Opie Mike Spatola bringing us back to the green out of turn number 4 and car number 89. We're back underway. Here we go. Little leaning out of turn number 4. We stay green though. Spatola gets a good jump off into turns 1 and 2, and now 3 watch the 6 spot. Here comes Rich Bell, shot out of a cannon. Bell's got a good race start here tonight. He's up to 4th, but in the second spot it's going to be Bailey. In third, it's going to be Shipman in car number 57. Good battle for that final transfer. Now Daryl Lanigan's going to join the party. Just down by 4, down 6 to go. Spatola's on cruise control. Matt Bailey sits in the second spot. Third continues to be Bell. Back to 4 to Shipman. Now here comes Lanigan to the inside of Shipman. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Shipman's going to lose his whole spoiler down the back straightaway. That's going to draw the caution. Caution on the Speedway, as Shipman caught the backstretch wall, and then the backstretch wall caught Shipman, as I should say. Took me 3 times to get Shipman out there. Oh, yeah, I stuttered, Dustin. Shut up, eat your spaghetti. So, yeah, there's a spoiler on the back straightaway. We'll get that pulled up, and 4 down, 6 to go. And there's confetti falling. I tell you what, tough break for that driver. We'll throw it down to Blake Anderson. He's going to try to get a word with Mike Spatola. We'll see if we can hear through the helmet what Opie thinks about this racetrack.
We'll try. They're asking up top, Opie, what do you think about this place here tonight? It's getting pretty rowdy.
Yeah, it's a little too small for my comfort, but we're a lot better here in the D main. The heat race there, fighting over the bottom, things got rough. It's nice right now. Hopefully we hold on for another 5 or 6 laps we got here and get in the main.
What kind of changes did you make on the car between the heat race to get to where it is here in this B main?
You know, we actually didn't do anything. My cousin came down there and kind of yelled at me and told me to start driving and quit being an idiot. So we left it alone and just changed my driving style a little bit. Seems to be alright. A few more tweaks and it would be real comfortable, but it's definitely a lot better.
Well, there we go, the 89. That's the best advice I've ever received, too, guys.
Well, you know, and you know what? I'm gonna jump out on a limb. The cousin is gonna be most likely Frank Heckenus Jr., which Opie should have fired back at him. Where's your freaking race car at? You're not racing out here. So, well, I tell you what, it's worked. Opie's looking good. Speedway, Spatola, your leader, Matt Bailey, running a great race in second right now. The Highland, Illinois driver on the hot seat. Rich Bell has been a driver on the move. Started 6th. He's up to 3rd. And he's going to try and wrestle that second and final transfer spot away from Bailey. Don't forget about Lanigan back there. Also, Jason Zobrist. A lot of veteran drivers in this one trying to race into the second main event here tonight as we go green and we're underway. And it's going to be Rich Bell. He's going to come after Matt Bailey for that final transfer. They'll race back to the halfway stick. Bailey bending that 52 way hard out of 2. He makes it work. And he'll go to the cushion down in turns 3 and 4. This track is a 5th mile. Bailey's running a 1/4 mile around the top of this thing, and now Lanigan going to join the party. And now it's really a party. So we got 3, and here comes Coulter from the back of the pack. 4 cars, going after 1 spot. And it's time for Matt Bailey to go if he's going to get into the main event, because Rich Bell's there, Lanigan's there, and Joey Coulter's got a head of steam. Jason Zobrist right behind him. Lanigan's going to make it 3 wide for second down through turns 1 and 2. And Rich Bell holds him at bay. Here comes Coulter. I'm not so sure he doesn't have the fastest car on the racetrack right now. 7 down, 3 to go, and we got a heck of a race for that final transfer. Bailey's got it. Rich Bell's right there. Lanigan's there. Now Coulter's going to slip up, and that's going to cost him. He'll fall back to 5th. Bailey gets a good run. Oh, he catches the wall for 3 and 4. That's going to allow Rich Bell to go past. Rich Bell to that second and final transfer. Now Lanigan to the inside. He's just trying to spot the track, take that spot away from Bailey. Here comes Jason Zobrist. Here comes Joey Coulter. Here comes 2. The white flag. 1 lap to go, and Lanigan's right there with Rich Bell. Spatola, your leader. He's going to come to a finish. He's going to get second. Lanigan drifts on the track in front of Rich Bell. Bell's going to try to cross over. Off into 3 and 4. They beat. They bang. It's going to be Bell spinning. Lanigan trying to get back to the line. Here comes Joey Coulter. Now Lanigan will take the transfer. Wowza, wowza, wowza. What just happened? Well, second place in that one out of Union, Kentucky, the Bluegrass Bandit, Daryl Lanigan. And taking the win out of Manhattan, Illinois, it's going to be OB Mike Padola. Potatoes, Heating and Air, B&D Chemical, Big Daddy Scrap, Steve's Performance, Boyer Victory Racewear, Custom Race Engine number 89 for Mike Padola. He takes the win. Daryl Lanigan in second. St. Louis, what did you think about that race? Car number 45 of Scott fell into his outside. Your 2017 Ultimate Late Model Series champion, Tyler Millwood, out of Kingston, Georgia. Moving back to inside of row number 2, it'll be Brian Mullins out of Cincinnati, Ohio, on the 626. And the high side hustler, Jason Fager, in car number 25 out of Bloomington, Illinois. Row number 3, it'll be Brent Larson out of Lake Elmo, Minnesota, in the B1 Bomber to his outside. From Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Robert Ardrey in the 127. Row number 4 is going to be Robbie Stewart out of DeRidder, Louisiana, in the 6R, and to his outside, Jason Shercoke out of Casper, Wyoming. Row number 5 will be the C6 of Oakley Johns out of Hohenwald, Tennessee, and to his outside, the 0F of Farrell Skelton Jr. from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Row number 6 will be Scott Krigler out of Alton, Missouri, in the 12. Rob Toland out of Davenport, Iowa, in the 39 will start to his outside. And moving back to next row of the B12 of Kevin Weaver out of Gibson City, Illinois. The Flatland Flash has his work cut out for him. Ryan Unziker to his outside out of El Paso, Illinois, and Justin Kai out of Wheatland, Iowa. A lot of great race cars buried deep in this one as we get set to go. 10 laps, top 2 go to the back of Super Late Model Feature number 2. And then all we got left are 3 big main events here tonight. Hey Blake, are we having a good time yet or what? I'm having a blast, Ben. This cushion over here in turns 3 and 4 continues to inch closer to the fence. It's almost kind of created a ramp up along that outside Jersey barrier. Almost reminiscent of my favorite racetrack, Kokomo Speedway. Working the Kokomo reference in. Well, I got a feeling there's going to be some track prep after this one. We're going to have 3 big features coming your way. Bell's supposed to be there. Bell does not make the call. That moves Brian Mullins up to the pole alongside of Georgia's Tyler Millwood. Green flag. We're underway. Millwood will go to the top down at 1 and 2. You're a leader. And it looks out as Mullins got a little bit of contact from behind. Now Fager up to second. Here comes Jason Fager on the move. Fager going to take that final transfer spot. 1 lap in the book, 9 laps to go. And Mullins got his hands full. Now he's back to 5th. The B1 Bomber goes past him, Brent Larson, as well as Robbie Stewart in the 6R. And we'll complete lap 2 out of turn number 4 with Tyler Millwood leading the way, but Jason Fager really been in a hurry. The high side hustler living up to the billing right now as he hammers the high side. And we got a caution down in turn 3 and 4. That's going to be Oakley Johns, the Hohenwald, Tennessee driver. He will draw the caution in car number C6 before we go into 3 big features that cap off night number 2. The second annual VP Racing Field Gateway Dirt Nationals. Lights are down on the Speedway. It's up to Tyler Millwood to get on the loud pedal on car number 31. He'll bring us back to the green. Let's watch that second row. Who gets the good jump? And we're back underway. And it was like Fager knew what he was doing as he gets a much better start on the bottom. And he'll take second. Larson in the 3rd spot. Hold on to it, Robbie Stewart. He will not. Well, he will, but Shercoke and Unziker, along with Skelton and Oakley, will not. The caution's going to fly on the Speedway as we get a 5-car melee. Blake, it's always the guy that gets sideways that makes it out of there. It's the guys behind him that pay the price, it seems like.
It's been a long day. It's actually that good, too. They had the old spaghetti factory for dinner tonight for us. Yeah, and Michael and Amber Rigsby, too. Amber Rigsby is the real MVP.
Yeah, she is the number 1. Rigsby's clearly 5. Maybe a 5th-round draft pick. Maybe a free agent that's got to come work out in camp. He's not getting drafted, I can tell you that.
Undrafted free agent, no doubt about that. 2 laps scored, 8 laps to go in the final B-main of the night. Tyler Millwood brings the field back to the green.
And Brent Larson gets a better restart that time. He's going to go to the top. Fager's going to go to the bottom. Might take a lap or 2 to get momentum up, and that's what Fager do. Right now, Millwood's going to lead him off 3 and 4. Fager back in the 2nd spot. Larson in 3rd, and now they're going to drop down just a little bit. Maybe the racetrack's starting to change again. And Tyler Millwood leads the way to Georgia Racer off into turn number 3, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it looks like the 0 out of Farrell Skelton Jr. out of Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, going to call it right. He falls into the infield. Fager, they'll close that gap between himself and Tyler Millwood. Those 2 cars are just a little bit distance between themselves. In 3rd place, Brent Larson. This time by cross flag shows to the field. 5 laps down, 5 laps to go.
And now Jason Fager closes in on Tyler Millwood. He knows the top two go to the feature. How hard will he push the issue? Millwood's leaving the door open pretty wide off of turn number 2, though. We'll see if Fager can capitalize. The same on turn number 4. Jason Fager right there. Fager was in a transfer spot earlier, though, and got crossed up. He doesn't want to see that happen again. We got good battles back in the pack. 2 and 3 wide back there for 5th one back.
Kevin Weaver trying to run the high side of the Speedway there on back in the pack, but up front a great race. Tyler Millwood first back, the advance to Jason Fager. Fager crossed the high side, that comes from 1 and 2 then, but he lost a little bit down. Back down to the bottom and 3 laps to go.
8 laps on the board, 2 laps to go. And Tyler Millwood right now on cruise control. To keep it even in straight, it's going to be 1 to go out of turn number 4 for your leader, Tyler Millwood.
White flag up in the air, 1/5 of a mile remaining. And it's a good thing this checker flag coming out now because cars are 2 and 3 wide. This one of your race leaders. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. The winner of tonight's final preliminary race is going to be Tyler Millwood. Jason Fager gets the second and final 3 and 4 spot. Kevin Weaver, Brett Larson, and Ryan Hunsinger rounding up the top 5.
So wrapping up the 4th and final B main, let him hear your second and final transfer out of Bloomington, Illinois, the high side hustler, Jason Fager. And taking the win out of Kingston, Georgia, the Advanced Technology Motorsports, Millwood Plumbing, Derek Eric Enterprises, Franklin Racing, Machine Construction Company, Longhorn Clements Power Entry for Tyler Millwood, the 2017 Ultimate Late Model Series Champion and Rookie of the Year, wins the 4th and final B main. Well, I tell you what, we're going to have just a little bit before we get ready for feature action, so tell you what, why don't we get ready to step away from for a second here, catch our breath. I imagine a little track prep getting ready to happen. And we'll be coming back with 2 late model features and a modified main event, 3 $5,000 to win main events as we roll on here. Night number 2, the 2nd annual VP Racing Fuels Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by Karl Performance here at the Dome at America Center.